Let's learn with Chiara! The mouth.
Well, for the start of the digestive system, the food goes into the mouth, where it then gets crushed. This is called mechanical digestion. The saliva in the mouth contains chemicals that start to break down the food and also moistens the food, making it easier to swallow. The food will roll into a ball called a bolus. It then travels down to the esophagus.
The esophagus.
Now on to the esophagus. The esophagus is a thick muscle tube that connects the mouth and the stomach. The process where the muscles in the esophagus push the ball of food down by contracting behind it is called peristalsis.
The stomach.
The food then travels to the stomach, where it stays for 1 to 6 hours. The walls of the stomach contract and relax, helping to churn the food. Within the stomach, there is gastric juices that contain a mixture of chemicals, which includes hyaluronic acid and mucus. The gastric juice helps to chemically digest the food.
The small intestine.
Did you know that the small intestine is the longest part of the digestive tract, being approximately 6 meters long, only by 3 centimeters wide? When the food enters the small intestine, there are 2 small tubes that introduce chemicals from the liver and pancreas. One of the chemicals introduces bile from the liver that helps to break down fats. In the first part of the small intestine, the duodenum, the food continues to be processed. Then the lower part of the small intestine, the ileum, the nutrients from the food are taken into the body. To help the nutrients to be absorbed more quickly, there are structures called villi on the surface of the interior wall of the small intestine. These structures increase the surface area of the small intestine, allowing it to absorb nutrients faster.
The large intestine.
The final section of the digestive tract is the large intestine. The large intestine is 1.5 meters long and 6 to 7 centimeters wide. The main job of the large intestine is to reabsorb any water from the remaining food. If the large intestine does not absorb the water, this causes diarrhea.
The anus.
And at last, the anus. I think we all know where this leads to.